This show you're about to watch isn't just about real estate. Yeah, you can have faith embodied in your business, so it doesn't have to be separate from that. It can be all together.
All together.
I was just like, God, if whatever name fit what I'm trying to do, you know, place it on my heart or whatever.
What do you feel like Community Bible has meant to us and to our family?
I mean, everything.
Community Bible's been my second home for years. It's where I've grown as a person, I've built lasting friendships, and found strength during life's most important and impactful moments. When I found out that I was going to be doing this show, I knew that I had to start here. I knew that I had to start at the place that's been so impactful and important in my life. Because I believe that real impact starts with real values. So through this series, I hope to not just share beautiful places and inspiring people, but also the heart of what makes this community feel like home. I hope that through this show, you'll see the real connected stories and the real community that exists here, and maybe see a little bit of your story in ours. It all starts here, with the people I love most, family that keeps me grounded, motivated, and grateful. This show you're about to watch isn't just about real estate or city highlights. It's about connection, and that begins right here. This is a family. Love my family. This is my beautiful wife, Tasha, my oldest daughter, Anaya, my son, Adriel, he's the baby, and then my middle daughter, Atiana. They're all amazing. I love every single one of them. They're great. So I'd love to start with you, babe, just asking you some questions. So what do you feel like this show experience has been for you so far? Like what are your thoughts on it?
Well, I've just enjoyed watching you go through the process. I wasn't involved in a lot of the background stuff, the meetings and the interviews and stuff, but just going through the process and being excited about things and finding people in the community to get involved and things like that.
Yeah, I love that. What's your favorite memory with me?
I'd probably say we went to the Cowboys game on Thanksgiving a couple years ago. What was it, like 3, 4?
Yeah.
Only me and you went in. We tailgated actually.
Was that Sweet Life? That was at that time? We went to the Sweet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. The food was really good. When those little relish
Shallot Cowboy ketchup?
Yes.
Yes.
You still have it in the office.
I do?
It's on the little glass show.
Yeah. Memories. I love it. That's awesome. What's your favorite memory?
I don't have like a specific favorite memory, but I love how you always show up for everything. You're always at all my games and stuff.
Yeah. Well, love that. Babe, what's your favorite memory of us together? Over the years, we've been together for almost 17 years now. It'll be 17 years soon, so.
I don't think I have a specific one. I mean, there's certain trips that I enjoyed more than other ones, but I think just the fact that we make time for each other aside from the family and everything that we do with the kids, just making sure that we have set aside time just for us.
Yeah.
Even if that's just going on date night or going on an anniversary trip or whatever.
Yeah, love that. What do you feel like Community Bible has meant to us and to our family?
I mean, everything. I think we were in a transition period when we came to Community Bible, and we were really looking for something, but we didn't know what we were missing. And then the motto of the church says it all, no fam like church fam. So that's what we found. We found an extended family that has become just that. We do life with them day to day. It's not just people that we see on Sunday. We do life with them. We invite them to events, parties, all the things.
Definitely no family, church fan. Love this place. So we live in a beautiful place with rolling hills, tall trees, lots of water, all of those things. It's so beautiful. It's amazing, right? But But what's one thing you feel like is important that we should tell people about our area? What's something really cool about where we live?
I have a lot of friends out here.
I like how much it's growing.
I mean, I like that it's definitely changing since, like, it's getting a lot bigger from whenever I was a little child. You know, it was a lot of dirt everywhere.
Let's start. More
But
building.
yeah, definitely a lot more buildings, a lot more stuff that's coming from like the bigger like Dallas area, Houston area and stuff.
Babe?
So I've always said, unlike the rest of my family, I wasn't born and raised here. I come from a small town, so
Small town, like
little speck on the map.
Armpit in New Mexico.
Yes. But growing up, I think being from a small town really made me who I am. And so I like that Odessa offers that small town feel with the community and the people, but you still have all your amenities and your restaurants and all of that. You don't have to travel to get to it.
All right. Well, I love you guys.
Love you.
I'm excited to go on this journey with you. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to see more of the family, even though they don't know that yet. They're going to be on here more. We're going to find cool ways to incorporate them. So I love you guys. And yeah, the Permian Basin and beyond. It's going to be great. Some places serve coffee, some places serve community, but here at Devoted Grind, you're gonna get a nice, great cup of coffee and a little bit of faith. Let's go check it out. Very excited to be here at Devoted. You guys are both amazing. I love coming to the coffee shop. So I have my favorite drink. I get the same thing just about every single time. I have the cinnamon rolls, my go-to. I do try the holiday menu from time to time.
Yeah.
But super glad that you guys are here. Thank you guys so much for allowing us to come in and talk and so just hear more about Devoted. So I'd love to just hear, what is the story and the heart behind Devoted?
So honestly, I think it has to do with just us finding a way to bring God into everyday life and bringing good vibes into our community. You know, when we started down this road, I think we were both on a search for more of a relationship with God and trying to build that. We had worked for, corporate America for years and learned what it was to not be allowed to share your faith. And so having something that's our own, we can bring faith into it every day. We can pray at work. We can talk about how's your day going? And we can, talk about well, did you pray about it? Did you, what have you asked God about? Have you turned to him, And so for us, that's how our story began, was really trying to further that relationship and just see where it goes. And so he's been the forefront of all of this, the vision of this place, the vision, coming here and praying over it, writing scripture on the wall, on the floors, underneath this flooring, there's scripture. It's just putting him first.
I love it. How did you guys come up with the name Devoted Grind? Where did that come from?
Coffee school actually pushed us to move forward with it.
Okay.
So we went to coffee school.
I mean, we actually thought about it, Devoted Grind with a cross in the middle of it. It was very controversial. What if it scares away some customers? And so we were kind of hesitant on that. And before we even established the name and everything, we went to coffee school and he said, not everybody's going to like you. And so be brave and be bold and dare to be you. And so that was our answer. And so that's whenever we decided on Devoted Grind.
I love that. So how did you guys meet? How did that all kind of come together? And
Nicole had always offered me a job at the previous place where I worked. Okay. And I always just denied her. I told her that I was happy where I was at. I had been there for over 10 years. And we actually just became really good friends, her being a customer of mine. And we actually started working out at the same place together. We actually didn't know it, but we take pictures in the mornings and we were always next to each other. And then we would always be put in the same pod together working out just because our personalities matched, and we always competed with each other. And that's how we became good friends.
Yeah.
When I heard about the story of Devoted, I knew that you guys used to serve coffee out of your house. I was like, that's pretty cool. So you guys used to make coffee in the house and you go out and make deliveries or people could pick up?
Yep, both.
Really?
Yeah, so we also did farmers markets too.
Okay.
So we would actually give people the home address to my house. They'd pull up to the front door, say I'm here. They would text saying I'm here, and one of us would run out and take them their drink with the straw and all that good stuff. But yeah, we originally started out doing drip and cold brew. We bought a really cool machine that does 5 gallons of cold brew at a time. That helped us in our production and making sure it was speeding up, and went through a lot of water. We had Sierra Springs delivering to the house, and even though they don't do residential deliveries is what they would tell me. And 25 gallons?
25 gallons.
Yeah. So we would go through that every month, and we'd sometimes be like, can you come a day early? Because we're out. Yes. So it just grew. Like, I think God just was showing us, like, there's more to this, like, keep pushing. And so that actually goes into our name of, like, just being devoted to him and just grinding. Even some mornings we wouldn't want to get up and do a catering order at 6 a.m. It was like, nope, we got that opportunity. God blessed us with that. Like, we're up. And she'd be, rolling into my house. Like, I mean, we did it together, and we have funny stories of deliveries together. Like, I mean, we've almost totaled vehicles. We've, like, had coffee explode in the back. Like, it's been entertaining, a fun journey.
So when you thought about doing the business, right? So, hey, we want to do a coffee shop. We want to have faith-based kind of this. So how do you intertwine faith and being entrepreneurs into the business? Like, how do those two things kind of come together here when you see that?
So I think for us, like, everything we've done, we've asked God to bless it or block it. And he's, like, just opened doors that we didn't expect sometimes. Like, we would, be leaning towards, do we expand and add this room on? And then all of a sudden it's like we have 5 people walking in saying, hey, by any chance, can we rent this place? And we're like, well, we can't really shut down the business, but we're going to build a room. So, and then it just gradually, like, God was showing us, like, this is what your next step is. But I feel like God has given us signs and everything.
I think just like with the testimonies that we've heard and just with our customers, even telling us, like, the Bible verses that we write on the cups, that just helps us know that what we're doing is what we're supposed to be doing. And so God being the first and forefront of what we do kind of helps us just flourish and be who we're supposed to be for him.
I think you guys are doing amazing things. I think you're amazing women in their faith. And so appreciate all that you're doing for the area, for the community. And what a great role models you are for your kids and other people, other women who want to go out and start businesses. You're making it possible. So it can be done. And you can have faith embodied in your business. So it doesn't have to be separate from that. It can be all together.
All together. Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. This is more than coffee. It's faith in action. It's community in motion. This is Devoted Grind. Starting a business is hard. Starting a business at 23 years old takes ambition, it takes grit, and it takes drive. Today, we're meeting the young entrepreneur behind FastWay Rentals. Let's go meet him. This is what happens when ambition meets opportunity. FastWay Rentals, driven by vision, built for what's next. Trey, so man, you're 23 years old and you have your own car rental business. How did that come about, man?
Just getting denied from Enterprise, Avis, Hertz and stuff like that. I just seen the common problem, so I just came up with a solution and came up with FastWay Car Rental Services, eliminating the barriers that, national chains have.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So just to have to be that bold at 23 and to take that step and leap of faith. So what led you to this? I know you said you had that experience, so that's what kind of led you to the experience with that encounter. You had a conversation with them, they denied you, and you said, hey, I want to do this. So what were the steps that you took to kind of launch the business?
I had got a mentor, his name Tedrick, he from Houston.
Okay.
He a financial coach too, so he give you tips on how to leverage your credit, how not to, make the mistakes that he made and other people made throughout life. So I had signed up with his big boy package. I got the basic, well, not basic, I got the credit repair. Okay. They cleaned up my credit. He got connections with big car lots in Houston, so he connected me with this guy from a car lot that was able to get me approved with my personal name and with my business name to get multiple amount of cars. So I took their advice, helped them leave reviews on Google and stuff like that. And I believe that word of mouth and, that's a big, small but big, word to get around town. So just from doing that for this, 8 or 9 months, it done grew FastWay to, a large thing. So now I plan on securing other locations, around Texas. Not too close to Odessa because it's the main location, but like El Paso, maybe in Lubbock because that's a different branch of Texas or whatever. It's just 2 hours from here, but I want to do different locations in Texas, maybe 4 or 5, and then get in different states. Because a lot of people come and they want to drop it off in Florida or Kansas. You just, it varies. So
that's awesome, man.
Yes, sir.
How did you come up with the name? So how did the name FastWay come about?
I prayed on that too. Because it's a lot of names that come to mind, right? So I was just like, God, if, whatever name fit what I'm trying to do, place it on my heart or whatever. And I just remember just passing by one day and I was like, that's gonna be FastWay. Because it's everything about it, it's fast. You in and out, driver's license. If you don't got insurance, we provide you with it. It's fast experience. It's typically take 15 minutes or less.
Wow. So why Out of all the places in the world that you could have started a business, a unique, cool business, why Odessa?
With me being from here and I'm familiar with, the sides of towns, different people, just stuff that's happened in Odessa, I'm a minority and stuff like that. So a lot of us, lack the motivation or just feel like being turned down or whatever like that. But, struggle builds character. So I was like, if I try something and it failed, at least I tried. I got the knowledge to do something else. So I done put FastWay in front of community leaders, and I spoke to the mayor, city councilman and stuff like that. So it's like, if I'm gonna be promoting it to that extreme, I need to be serious about it. I want to get something like where it's a lot of space where people could come out, you can do fundraisers, just anything.
Love your heart for the community. I love the hustle spirit that you have. I think that's super cool. It's admirable in somebody that's 23 years old. I mean, to have the vision and the heart that you do is super cool, man. So
yes, sir.
Kudos to you for having it. That's awesome, man. So that's really, really cool.
Yes, sir.
So looking ahead, thinking, 5 years from now, like, where do you see FastWay in 5 years?
Everywhere.
Okay.
The way that if you traveling through airports and stuff, like everybody know Enterprise.
Yeah.
So if anything that got to do with a car, I just see FastWay being there. Like, we gonna have an app. We're gonna have 5 years from now, we should have 80 plus locations, tons of cars, different lanes. Just, I definitely, 5 years from now, FastWay will be alive and it's gonna be everywhere. Just take time.
So if you could speak to another young entrepreneur out there, somebody who's thinking about starting a business, what would you say to encourage them?
Stay prayed up, for sure. Stay prayed up, because I don't like to make no moves without God, because I know as fast as you can get it, He can take it away. So for sure, pray on it. Make sure it's something that you really want to do. Make sure, it's not like a side hustle, make something that you want to put your all into, because you don't give it your all, you're not going to get the best results.
Keep giving God the glory. He'll continue to bless you, man.
Yes, sir.
I think that's the biggest thing. So
yes, sir.
Appreciate you sharing with me. And I'm excited to share your story with everybody else, man. In West Texas, barbecue isn't just tradition, it's community. And so today we're at Brantley Creek BBQ, where smoke meets soul. In West Texas, barbecue isn't rushed, it's built with patience, fire, and heart. It starts long before the doors open, before the first plate is served, before anyone takes a bite. Places like this aren't created overnight, they're born from passion, shaped by sacrifice, and fueled by purpose. Brantley Creek BBQ isn't just about food, it's about honoring a craft, a community, and a calling. Barbecue is more than what's on the plate, it's the stories behind it, the early mornings, the long nights, and the commitment to doing the things the right way, even when no one's watching. Here, food brings people together. Families, friends, strangers who feel like regulars. This place has become a gathering spot, a reminder that some of the best moments happen around the table. Every cut, every plate, every detail done with intention. Because when you care about the people you serve, the food speaks for itself. Behind the smoke is a team that believes in what they're building and who they're building it for. Man, so we're out here at your amazing establishment, man. So tell me about Brantley Creek, how did you get started? What's the story behind Brantley Creek?
Yeah, I created it in 2017. I didn't even know exactly how to cook the way I do now. So I was determined. I was like, okay, I'm gonna create this business. I love cooking. It was an escape for me. And I just went with it and developed my recipes as I went. And I named it after my son, Brantley. The Creek, I added it because it sounded good. Went full-time in 2019. And then we were in the food truck for 5 years. 2023, we ended up here in this restaurant.
That's awesome, man. So what led you to want to start Brantley Creek? You said it was a passion, but where did the passion for barbecue come from?
It came from initially from my grandfather. He planted the seed. He was a barbecue man. He barbecued all the time.
Okay.
And that, smoky backyard. That's what I remembered, hearing the sounds of the wood, and that's I fell in love with it.
Awesome. What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Favorite thing on the menu? Probably the brisket nachos.
Brisket nachos?
Yeah.
And that's my wife's favorite thing. Okay. So they're really, really good.
They are good.
They're divine, man. It's like the queso mixture with the brisket and that's just, they're really, really good. Yeah. Oh, I love that, man. That's super cool. So was it a family affair in the beginning?
Yeah.
You?
Me and my wife, my nephew, we initially started out, and then my My niece came along. She helped out. She's still here to this day. But yeah, so it was just us four rocking in the trailer and trying to survive. You know, first 2 years were really, really tough. Yeah. We sold our house, rented, sold everything to make this happen.
Wow. I didn't know that, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Made the dream come true.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It makes it even much sweeter now, though, to see what you built here now. It's super cool. So how did this design of this location kind of come to be?
I drew it out on paper. It was just kind of an idea and then little changes here and there. And yeah, I wish I would have made it bigger.
You've outgrown the space. Yeah. Is there room to expand here at all?
Very little. I got plans to add a second kitchen back here. Okay. And that would probably be all of the real estate I had.
So other than the kitchen expansion, what else is in the works for you, man? What's next?
Yeah, you know, just growth. I like slow and steady growth. So we'll see. Maybe we'll open up another one in Midland. Maybe we'll open up one in Fort Worth. We'll see. Okay.
So what is the community impact? So what is Brantley Creek? How do they involve the community? What are your ties to kind of some of that?
Yeah, as far as the community, we support like UTBB. We feed their football team, their basketball team, help support the baseball team at OHS, little things like that here and there. And then we have ad signs around our place that support local businesses.
Yeah.
And so they get a lot of exposure being here.
That's awesome, man. Cool. How do I get an ad sign?
I'm fixing to add some more space.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, sign me up, man.
Yeah.
All right.
I got you.
I'm not your mom's competition, but we can share.
Yeah.
We can share, right? Okay, cool. Awesome, I love it. So what do you hope that people experience when they come to Brantley Creek for the first time? Like, what do you hope that first time experience is for them?
My goal is just a true Texas feel, like you want to like a backyard environment. Like as soon as you walk in, you're welcomed. There's no stress. Hang out, have fun, let the kids play, have a good bite, and yeah, just hang out.
So what do you think makes your barbecue experience here different than other barbecue places?
I can't really speak for others, but us here, you know, we put a lot of love, a lot of consistency, and our main goal is the customer and making their palate sing with joy. You know, that's it.
Sing with joy. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Anything else you want to leave with the people?
Hey, if you find yourself in Odessa or you find yourself hungry, come see us.
I love it, man. Cool. Well, thanks, Brandon. Appreciate you, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Welcome in. Today I'm here with my friend Humberto Pena with Northlight Construction. We're going to take a look at one of these beautiful homes that he's in the process of building. We're talking all about luxury living today. He's going to walk us through the process, show us some of the cool features about the home. So let's go take a look at it. So tell me where we're standing right now.
So basically right now we are in the grand entrance.
Okay.
This is going to be the living area.
Okay.
So specifically designed so when you walk in, you know, your open concept, right? Straight lines throughout, plenty of natural light coming in. So yeah, that's where we're at.
I love it. So this kitchen looks massive,
Yeah.
huge, really, really huge. So is that the fridge is kind of going over there in the corner? What's
Yes,
this-
sir.
we're gonna
So-
put in there? So what do we got?
An open concept layout, correct? We got double fridge coming in and our butler's garage kind of on this side. Everything's going to match up. We have white oak in this kitchen, believe it or not.
Okay.
Right? So
So this is the finish of the cabinet. It's not going to be painted or anything. This is what it's going to look like.
yes, we're still going to come in depending on the options, correct? So we will come up with paint codes and paint names and all that good stuff and get them touched up.
I love it. What are the countertops going to be like in this one?
They're going to be beautiful. The client specifically chose premium Taj Mahal in this.
Taj Mahal.
Yes, sir. It's a new trend. It's coming, you know, it's something that's pretty much getting widely used right now in 26 especially. But when I seen the product, I was amazed. I can't wait to see it.
Taj Mahal. I haven't heard of that one. Okay.
Sure.
That seems like really nice. One of the things that first caught my eye when I walked in here was obviously these big open windows as we kind of look out there. And so how did that design kind of detail? Have you done something like this before? Is this something new that you've done?
So this is something that when we got the plan in hand, it was a big collaboration between client and I, right? Once we saw the plan, we said, hey, we want an open concept, plenty of natural light coming in. So obviously there were some changes coming in. This is something, we've done it before, but on this grander scale, we changed it up a little bit just to be specific to the client.
Okay. These ceilings seem very, very high.
Yes.
How tall are the ceilings in here?
So when you come in naturally, we were opting in 12 to 13. We decided the space needed a little bit more, so we went up to 14 feet.
Wow.
If you think about it, the entirety of this home is gonna be walked through on a daily basis. When you walk in, obviously they wanted the open concept.
Sure.
We have our guest area on this side away from the main living quarters.
Okay.
But also we have a different bath area, a different half bath area, an office slash mudroom area, and obviously our laundry area as well.
So we're standing in the primary suite area right now.
Correct.
Okay. So how big is this room?
So you are looking, not only do you have your living quarters where you're gonna obviously sleep at night, but we opted in to do a separate living area as well in the primary master suite. So it'll have an ensuite sitting area as well. Nice modern fireplace. You got your fluted tile built in, and obviously your TV, it'll be up there on the wall as well. Another feature in the home, just all the natural light coming in.
Yeah.
We got these upgraded doors to slide out. Now it expands to your living areas. And now we have natural light coming in.
Wow. Party inside, party outside.
There you go.
So is this gonna be like a little wet bar area, a little sink?
Yes, sir. Wet bar area, get-togethers. Yeah, you have your bar build out. So pretty much your bar area.
This is really cool. So when it comes to building a custom home, there's more than just the design, the details, the build process. There's a whole back end of things that kind of come into play. We're talking about the title side. And so I invited my friend Christy from West Texas Abstract and Title to come and tell us more about the process looks like. So what does the title process look like? How important is that when you come to build a custom home?
Well, thank you for having me, first of all. So my job is to protect your investment and protect your interest in your investment. So there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that nobody knows before you see this beautiful product that we're standing in here today. So we start from the beginning of time, called sovereignty, and we basically research the whole chain of title. This happens prior to the construction beginning so that we make sure that you have 100% interest in the dirt. Then there will be another process at the end when it's completed, in which we'll issue you an insurance policy that protects your interest in the whole entire investment. That could be any estate issues, it could be any liens that have been on the property, some missing heirs, or there's a number of things that could happen that would possibly hinder your interest in the home. That's where I come in.
So that's important when you're in the process from the very beginning to reach out to an amazing title company like my friends at West Texas Abstract that can take care of you and make sure everything's good to go before you start building this beautiful, luxurious home. So
yes,
I love it. Well, Christy, thank you so much for coming.
I appreciate
and sharing. Yeah, I love it.
Yes,
yeah.
Thank you.
It's great to have amazing partners like Northlight Construction that can build you beautiful luxury homes out here in Odessa, Texas. If you're looking for more information, be sure to his contact information. We'd love to connect with you and help you out. Hope you have an amazing time. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys around.